Yeah, hi. Good evening, everyone. So please let me open my YouTube on my end so that I can see whether I am clearly audible and the screen is visible. Okay. So let's wait for 1 or 2 minutes, guys. Okay. So just now the YouTube notification will go to the all our subscribers and people will join. So give us 1 or 2 minutes and we will start our session. So please in the comment section, please let me know am I clearly audible and the screen is visible. Guys, am I clearly audible? Please let me know in the chat. Yes. Okay, thank you for confirming. So as of you guys know, first I will talk about advanced coding question which will be asked in on campus. Okay. So first we will talk about on campus coding question. What is the difficulty level? Guys, to be honest, I'm saying on campus TCS NQT examination is easy to moderate. Okay, to be honest, I'm saying when coming to the off campus, the coding round of TCS NQT is moderate to high level, which is nothing but very difficult. So, if you have a good chance, that is, if on campus is happening in your college, don't miss this chance. Why? Because with less coding, or if you have a less coding experience, then also you can able to clear the on campus paper. But when coming to the off campus examination, if you are thinking like I will see it in off campus even if I miss in the on campus, trust me, off campus is more difficult when compared to the on campus. So off campus coding levels will be like moderate to high or very high level difficulty. So for example, in the on campus they will more focus on number based, and they will more focus on sorting, okay, sorry, sorting and searching algorithms, and they will more focus on arrays and strings, and they will more focus on recursion or functions, and also they will focus on simple dynamic programming related questions. That's it. They won't go beyond these topics for on campus. And even I haven't seen from the last 2 to 3 years in on campus, they haven't asked the questions based on graphs and trees also. If you have this dynamic programming few problems and how to solve them in optimizing solutions and recursion related, arrays and strings related, and bit manipulations. So if you have this type of knowledge, you can easily clear on campus. But when coming to the off campus, across the India, a lot of students will participate in the examination. So they will increase the level of difficulty so that they will ask a numerous amount of questions related to data structures advanced also. So on campus is one of the best hiring chance for you guys to clear the round. Okay. Are you guys got it? Whatever I'm saying. And those who are in the live, please like the video and I will explain the question and answers now. So if you guys don't know where to get the hiring updates and all, you can follow our Instagram handle. We are happy to help you guys to give you the immediate notifications. Okay. And let's start without any further delay. Here is our first question. And this is the question asked in 2023 TCS NQT on campus. Okay. So look at the problem. A craftsman has n marbles, each colored red 0, white 1, and a blue is 2. The marbles are arranged in a line, but they are unordered. So they randomly they are giving us. Your task is to sort the marbles in place such that all red marbles comes first and followed by white marbles and then blue. So which is nothing but they will give any or any unordered way of red and white and blue marbles. You need to arrange them. First red will come. Red means zeros will come first. Next white will come, which is nothing but ones will come next. And blues, twos will comes next. So what is it meant by? Okay, we will see the input and outputs also. Then we will talk about it. Input format. For example, they will give n and C1, C2, C3 and so on Cn. Where n is number of marbles and C I represents the color of ith marble. Okay, 0, 1, 2. Output is sorted marbles. So you might not get by seeing the input output formats. By seeing the examples, you can able to get the concept easily. Just look at here. The input first element will represent how many marbles are there. So there are 6 marbles, which is nothing but here you can see 2, 0, 2, 1, 0. And what is the output? 0, 1, 2. Next, 5 marbles is the input and 1, 2, 0, 1, 0. The sorted output is 0, 1, 1, 2. Guys, tell me, what is the concept you guys will use for this? If we are a normal programmers, I am looking into the chart. Meanwhile, please respond. Okay. If we are a normal programmers, so guys, actually I will explain these problems based on Python. Okay. So you guys won't get any difficulties while I'm explaining also. If you are having a knowledge in Java or C++, you can easily implement. Why? Because I will tell you the simple approach of algorithm. Okay. Okay, cool. So basically what a lot of people will do in a generalized way is nothing but simply they will use sort method, which are built-in functions. Built-in functions in, for example, Python or Java. If you have, we will do that. Okay. But whenever we are doing the sort algorithm or sorted algorithm in Python, what it will happen is nothing but a lot of people think that okay, I'm just sorting by using inbuilt function, so I will get the easy output. But when you execute it, 50% test cases will get failed. And a lot of our students will say, sir, I written the code correctly, but test cases are getting failed. I will tell you why. Why? Because if you use sort inbuilt methods or inbuilt functions, it will be the combination of merge sort and insertion sort. Okay. So it will take the worst time complexity of O log n log n. And also it will take base complexity of O of n. So this type of sort and sorted algorithms, if you take auxiliary space, they will take O of n, and time complexity take worst case O of n log n. So this is the one of the worst case you guys are designing this problem. So I will tell you guys, whenever, remember this, every problem has its approach. Okay. The best approach for this problem is not also two-pointer algorithm. The best approach is Dutch flag algorithm. Okay. Dutch flag algorithm. This is what we will go with. Okay. So how many of you know about Dutch national flag algorithm? Let me know in the comment section, or else I will explain. No problem. How many of you know about Dutch national flag algorithm? Praveen saying no. Okay. Okay, guys. Dutch national flag algorithm. DSNL or sorry, DNF algo is nothing but whenever the input is 0, 1, 2, by using single travels traversal, you can apply this algorithm, and the time complexity for this is O of n, and also space complexity is O of 1. So we don't need any extra space also. And also by using a single for loop, you can able to design this problem as well. So this is called Dutch national flag. So let's see how we will implement this. Okay. Simply, for example, there are 6 elements, right? So I am considering as a list. I know a little bit Python and I am recently going through Python sessions only. So that's why I'm talking in Python. Please, whatever your language belongs to, so you can convert that. Okay. So for example, the list is given as, I will convert the string as a list. Okay. 2, 0, 2, 1, 1, 0. Okay. I'm explaining the algorithm. So please carefully look at here. What will happen is nothing but the first low and mid will be at the starting point. So low will be here, mid is also here. And another pointer also you need to take, that is called high. So 3 pointers we will take. Okay. Low always represent the zeros, and mid will always try to swap the elements between low and high, and it will make remaining elements one as in the middle. I will tell you how it will work. Okay. So we will write until mid is less than or is equal to high. We will run a loop, while loop. Okay. So first of all, low and mid are at the same place, so it is less than high. So our loop will start executing. Okay. How we will design the code is nothing but, for example, see. First I will compare mid and low. Okay. We will compare if mid is greater than low, which is nothing but value. Okay. So for example, here list I am saying as a of mid is greater than a of high, then it will be swapped. Why? Because at high we have a 0 and at mid we have 2. So we will swap them and we will decrease the high. So here 2 will come and high will come here and 0 will come. Mid and low will stay there only. Okay. Again, what we will do? Again, we will compare other variable. For example, I will tell you simple algorithm. Just look at here. Simply, I'm writing the code. Rather than that, I will give you simple algorithm. Okay. So if I write the code, you guys might get confused in the beginning. So I will simply give you the algorithm. So if area of mid double equal to 0. So when the mid is equal to 0, what we will do is we will swap low and mid. We will swap low and mid. And also we will increase the low and we will increase the mid as well. This is the first case. We will write in if else conditions. Okay. Under the for loop, we will write this. Whenever mid is equal to 1, we don't have to do anything. Why? Because mid value is always 1. So what here it is happening is low always represents the zeros, mid always represents the ones, and highs always represent twos. So here air of mid is equal to 1. When mid is equal to 1, it's already in the middle, and middle one is always ones. See, the middle ones are always ones. We don't have to bother. So simply whenever the value is 1, we will just increase the mid. That's it. Whenever area of mid is equal to 2, so 2 need to be at the end of the list, right? Which is nothing but it is a high level, which is nothing but index, right? So whenever mid is equal to 2, what we will do is we will swap high and mid, and also I will decrease the high value. So only three instructions. With these three instructions, you can complete the task of this program. So it's very simple algorithm you can go with. So let me implement this so that you guys can understand in a better way. Okay. So I am taking Google Colab for you so that you guys can also practice on this if you need. If you don't have a local IDs, or if your system is not supporting any Visual Studio Code, or if you have a low configuration, or if you want to keep your data online, you can use the Google Colab as well. It will directly store it in the drive itself. Okay. So here is the code. So first I will tell you how I am reading the data, and then I will go to the core logic. Okay. So first, what they are giving, the input they are providing 6202110. It is string, right? So always input we will read it as a string. So that's why I'm using dot strip and dot split. What dot strip will do? It will remove unnecessary spaces before and after the data. And what split will do? It will split the data based on the space. And automatically I have used the which is used to map function which is used to convert the data into the int, and it will store it as a list. Okay. So immediately the first line of the our code, what it will do is it will convert as 6 comma 2 comma 0 comma 2 comma 1 comma 1 comma 0. But in this list, the first element is the length of the element, right? So that's why what I did is I have separated nums into two different variables. First, index 0 I have stored it to n, and the rest of the nums is stored in ARR, and ARR is equal to ARR of colon n, which is nothing but how many elements we are storing that. For example, why I have did this? For example, here the person is given 6, and if he has given 7 to 8 elements, I have to eliminate the list, right, which is beyond the length of the list. Am I right or not? Tell me in the chat. Are you guys getting my point? So what I am doing is I am only considering the elements which is equal to the length of the elements. Guys, am I clear? Please let me know. I am looking into the chat, guys, for your response. If there is a delay, I will just keep on click on the live. Yes. Okay, cool. Next, sort colors, ARR. So I have called a function called sort colors. So here the major code I have written is inside this define sort colors. Okay. So this is the Python I'm using. So functions will be started with the def function, def keyword, def, and function name. So I am getting a ARR which is nothing but argument. Here I have passed the ARR. So now 202.110 is passed to here. So I have taken low and mid is equal to 0 and high is equal to length of the array minus 1. So what will happen I will tell you, and I will explain you here, guys. Okay. So here I have list now with the 2 comma 0 2 1 1 0. Those who don't know about Dutch national flag concept, please learn in this video itself. You don't have to worry. Next, low, mid, high are all are 0 on. So low is here, mid is also here, low, mid, and high is here. Okay. Now I will start while loop. While mid is less than or is equal to high, what will happen? First I will compare whether mid is equal to 0 or not. if mid is equal to 0, which is nothing but the mid pointing to the value, guys, I am saying, not index. Okay, so in first if condition, what we have written, ARR of m is equal to 0. Then what it need to be, we don't have to swap, we have to swap mid and low, and we have to increase low and mid. Guys, low and mid pointing to the same place, even if you do the swap or if you don't do the swap, it won't do any changes. But for the latter elements, it will do the changes. So error of L, comma, sorry, M here, and error of L. Okay. And next what happened? Low is increased by 1, mid is increased by 1. So here, for example, L and M representing the 2. So the first if condition won't execute it. It will come to the else part. ARR of mid is equal to 1. ARR of mid is not 1. So directly I will explain the code from the compiler itself. So that here I will only explain the L and MH positions. Okay. And if is failed, L if is also failed, so else part automatically execute. So error of mid will be swapped with error of high. So here 2 will go to the 0 place and 0 will come to the 2 place. And also what happened? High is decreased by 1. So what is the final happen after the first iteration is nothing but 0, comma 0, 2, 1, 1, 2 will happen. Low and mid will be here. And high will move to the -1 position, means high will be here now. This is the after first iteration. In the second iteration, what will happen? AR of mid is equal to 0. So AR of mid is equal to 0 is correct. Correct means mid also will increase by 1, low also increased by 1. So now both will point to this 0. Second iteration completed. Again third iteration. Low and mid is also pointing to 0. So if condition will be executed such that what happen? Again those will be increased by 1. So both are pointing to no here. So after third iteration, what is happened is nothing but, sorry guys for the disturbance. Okay, 0 comma 0 comma 2 1 1 2. So both low and mid are at this place and high is at 1. Now this is low, this is mid, this is high. Now mid is value 2. 2 means else part won't execute. If the elif part won't be executed and else part will be executed. Else part means mid is swapped with the high. So mid and high will be swapped. If both are swapped, after this iteration, what is the final value? 0 comma 0 comma 2, sorry, 1 1 2 2. See here, if 2 is swapped, high will be reduced by -1, but low and mid will never change. Now if mid is equal to 1, what will happen? If mid is equal to 1, only mid will be increased. There is no swapping. So low keep here and mid will go to the next pointer. Whenever mid and high are at the same place, the program will be stopped. Or whenever it is crossed the high, it will be stopped, right? So I have written less than or is equal to, so which is nothing but, again mid value is 1, so it won't get swapped. Mid will be increased to 1. So whenever mid is crossed the high, the loop will be stopped. And if you carefully observe, 2's are always swapping with high and 1's remains stay there, and 0's is always swapping with the low. This is the Dutch national flag logic you need to follow. That's it. So let's examine this code and we will see whether it works or not. So I am executing the code. While you are running this code, guys, by default the Google will give you very nice RAM of, for example, 12 GB of RAM and 100 GB of hard disk provide, they will provide. So you can run large scale codes also in this. So let's give me the code. So I'm just copy pasting this input, whatever they have given in the beginning, and I'm pasting here, and I will press enter. See, 00, 11, 22 is the output. And also, if you are learning Python, and if you guys want to examine how the codes are working, I will suggest guys, please go to Python visualizer. So pythontutor.com, you can visualize any programming, not even Python, C, C++, Java, anything. Okay. And for example, I have a code here, right? And I want to know how this code works. And I didn't understand the algorithm. Then you can visualize this execution. So for example, see how it will execute. Line by line, when you say next, next, it will start executing the things. So it is waiting for the input. I am giving the input. For example, here is the input 0, 6 space, 2 space, 0 space, 1 space, 1 space, 2 space, 0, and submit. It will start executing, right? So you can see next, 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 whatever the instructions is going on, so that you can understand the algorithm also. See how the algorithm is working, and whenever the execution is completed, see the final result 00, 11, 22 we got as a output. Whenever you stuck with the codes and algorithms, I suggest this platform for you guys. Okay, so I hope you learned one new algorithm, I think, right? So please let me know in the chat how many of you understood this. I'm looking into the chat now, guys. Queen Bee, actually it is a on campus hiring. Already on campus is complete, on campus registrations are completed. Once the off campus is out, we will let you know about the things. Okay, guys, please let me know how many of you did got the concept. So the first problem we have given, it's based on simple thing. Once off campus come, we will update you. Please follow our social media handles. We will update you guys. Sure. Okay, we are in little delay. Guys, I hope you guys understood. Let's go to the next question. And this is the treasure hunt related question, which is asked in previous year TCS NQT only. A group of explorers found a list of n treasures value hidden in a ancient scroll. The value of treasure is determined by the difference between the largest and the smallest number in the list. Your task is to find the maximum difference. The input is first line n, number of elements in a list, and next they will give you n numbers, and you need to find the difference between the largest and smallest in the list. Okay, so how you guys will find this? See, simply 5 is given, 3 and 8 difference is 5, 3 and 1 difference is 2, 3 and 9 difference is, like that you have to find each and every difference, and finally you have to simply find the difference between 9 and 1. The answer is 8. Guys, so many of you guys will do in a brute force method. We will use nested for loop. Am I right or not? Tell me in the chat. In a brute force method, we will use nested loop. Why? Because the first element need to subtract with the second element, and the third element, and the fourth element, and the fifth element. Again, second element I have to compare with the rest of the elements. Am I right or not? Tell me in the chat. This is what you guys will do in the examination or not? Okay. So Guys, I hope you guys need to practice a lot. So this problem is too much easy. Actually, in TCS, they're asking two questions in coding round, right? In advanced coding round, they're asking two questions. One question is 35 minutes and another question is 55 minutes. And trust me, guys, on campus problems are very easy. All you need to do is practice. Sir, what if we sort first and then 2 point approach? Again, for sorting, n log n it will take, right? So rather than that, what we can do is, in Python, we have simply max and min functions provided. So the time complexity of max and min is O of n only. So directly we can use this and we can conclude the answer. Okay. Or else what we can do is, there is other approach also, which is the equivalent. For example, sir, in other programming languages, what if min max functions are more than O of n time complexity? Or if I don't want to use inbuilt functions, can I create a solution that is equal to O of n time complexity? Yes, you can do it, guys. Just look at here how I am doing this. For value in, for example, I am saying this is the ARR. Okay. So the value in ARR, inside, I don't write another for loop. What I will do is, first I will find max value and min value, then last I will find the difference. So what I will do is, see what earlier we did two for loops, and immediately we are doing the differences to store in the highest one, right? So now I am not doing that. What I am doing is, first I will find the maximum value and minimum value. It's very simple. For loop, if you use value in ARR, if value u is greater than max value, so I will take max value is equal to 0. Then I will swap them. Okay. So max value is equal to the value. Else, what I will do is, min value is equal to value. Sorry, here also I will compare. Elif. Elif. Why? Because it's not an alternative, right? So what I will do is, I will compare again. Elif value is less than min val, then I will store min value is equal to value. So here also I will take min underscore value is equal to 0. Okay. Simply like that, we will start doing it. Or if you not able to do, you can see ARR of 0 I will take as the first element. Rather than 0, it's better to take the first element. And value, I will start from one element. Anything is fine. So I will show you the real code so that you guys can understand better way. So just look at here. Here, simply what I did in Python, we have a max function and min function. So I found maximum value and minimum value and I printed the difference. That is the only I need, right? So if I execute it and it will ask for the input. So if you carefully observe, here it is executed, but it is not asking for the input. You know why? Why? Because this is a function I designed, but I didn't call it, right? So I have to call the function first. Simply treasure hunt. Call it. Now it is executing. If you carefully observe, yeah, it's waiting for the input. So what I am doing is, first I will give 5. Is same as in the above screen you can see. 5 I have entered, and it is waiting for another input. 3 space, 8 space, 1 space, 9 space, 2. Enter. The output is the 8. So according to the function, what will happen? The array list is this, and 9 will be stored in max value, and 1 will be stored in min value, and we are directly printing the difference. Very simple, right? If I want to optimize into the large scale elements also, like if the data input given data is very huge, then you can go like this for val in arr. Okay, simply I can say if value is greater than max value, max value is equal to, see here, here a is giving me the output, so I just quickly entered that in order not to waste our valuable time. So what I will do is here max underscore val comma min underscore value is equal to 0 0. Okay, so the array's first element I have stored in max value and min value, and by using single for loop, by using single traversal, I am completing this task. So max I found, min I found. Again I am executing this program. Let's see the same output we will get or not. 5 is the number of elements, and it is waiting for the input. 3 space, 8 space, 1 space, 9 space, 2. Enter. Output is 8. See guys, one problem how many ways I am doing. The thing is here, while you are doing in the examination also, while you are giving in the examination also, you need to try one or two methods for sure. That's why they are giving this much time. Problems are very simple, but you need to try for one or two more approaches. Are you guys got my point? Why we need to, we have this much bandwidth of time is nothing but even if you write the code correctly, all test cases won't pass. Then you have to change the logic in different approach, and you have to try. That's why they are giving 35 minutes, 55 minutes of time. Can a third year give the TCS off campus? Queen B, actually TCS off campus is only for fourth year students. Third year students cannot give. And also guys, please subscribe to our Prepinsta Prime with a coupon code KTK Max. If you guys want to prepare all previous year questions, that's why even if you have a list of programs that can easily be solved in your TCS and you can easily clear, you have 2 to 3 days of time. So if you already prepare aptitude and all, you can good to go with the coding. If you are still not able, if you are in a confusion that what to learn, how to learn the quantity aptitude and everything, I don't suggest anything. All courses you will get for free, but immediately what you guys can do is directly go to the TCS NQT dashboard or TCS Digital or Prime, and if you want to learn, for example, even see TCS crash course, we have made it ready also. Okay, for example, if you want to learn about foundation section, you can learn about foundation section, how to prepare, and what are the topics you need to prepare. Everything we have given, and video classes also there, and theory classes also there. And if you don't have a time, you need to practice. Just go to TCS NQT number system divisibility questions. All previous year TCS questions we have here given here. So you can start doing the things. You can test yourself by using these questions. And if you want to learn coding, or if you want to practice the questions of previous year, you can go to the corresponding programming language and you can able to learn whatever the programming language you want to learn. And also if you need to practice the questions more and more, all algorithms and all, go to prepare section and go to programming and go to top 100 codes in Python. If you prepare this 100 codes, definitely you will get one question for the TCS. And also similarly, if you go to top 150 not out questions, second tab, if you prepare this 150 questions, definitely you can clear the second question as well. But you don't have to learn everything, guys. For TCS on campus, practice arrays and hashing, two pointers approach, and sliding window problems, stacks and queues. Binary search related is not that much required. Linked list is important, and trees and math and geometry is very important, and graphs is not important, and dynamic programming is important. Simply one dimensional dynamic programming is more than enough, and subarray or prefix sum related problems will be there in DSA. Those are also important, and bit manipulations are very very important. So practice all these things, guys. Okay, so once you start practicing all these things, you can able to get. Okay, sorry, the my screen is got freezed. Just give me a second. Yeah, so to get all the things, around 200 plus courses for free with a one single subscription, that is Prepinsta Prime. Use the coupon code KTK Max and grab the opportunity. We are giving the maximum discount on my coupon. Okay, this is especially for the people who joined now. Look at the next problem they have given in TCS, and you guys need to tell me the answer. Okay, guys, are you understanding? Please let me know in the chat, whoever in the live. So far, we have discussed two questions. Maybe you don't know. Those also will come in your examination also. So, are you guys understood? I want to listen from you guys. Okay, no one is responding, so I don't know what people are doing. Okay, let's dive into the next question. The coding question is given as a party has been organized in a cruise ship. The party is organized for a limited time. The number of guests entered is E of I and leaving is L of I. Okay, two lists are given. The party at every hour is represented as elements of array. Okay. The task is to find maximum number of guests present in the cruise ship at the given instant with the T hours. So the input values are, for example, T is equal to 5. So total 5 hours they have given. The number of guests entering into every hour is 70513, and the number of guests leaving every hour is 12134. The maximum number of guests in the cruise ship at the any an instant is 8. Okay, guys, how you will do this problem if you face in your examination? Okay, the problem is in a cruise ship, people are entering every 1 hour, people are leaving every 1 hour. So there are two entries, and two every 1 hour there is a two readings we are noting. Okay, one is entering and one is leaving. You have to tell at which point the guests are maximum. So it is based on arrays concept. Now tell me how you guys will do this. Which approach? Okay, no one is responding. Just you guys want to listen the solution. Okay, let me explain. How we will do this problem is nothing but first we will take the list like this. So I'm explaining through mathematics first so that you guys can easily understand. This is the first list and this is the second list. Okay. So first I will take pointer I is equal to 0. So the value of L of I is this, and exit is, they have given, sorry, leaving is L, entry is I. So entry is nothing but E of I, exit is leaving L of I. Okay, simply what we can do is, whenever index value is 0, I will add this 2. Sorry, I will take the difference of 2. Why? Because 7 people entered, at the same time 1 person left. So total is how much? Sorry, it's my bad. Total is 6. Now, after another hour, there are total 6 people, right? And 0 entered, 2 left. So now the people are, which is nothing but simply 4. So this is the first hour result. This is the second hour result. And third hour, 5 people entered and 1 people left. So resultant is 4 people added. So answer is 8. Next, fourth hour, 1 person left. Sorry, 1 person entered, 3 persons left. So difference is -2. So answer is 6. The fifth hour, 2 persons entered, 4 persons left. So -1. -1 means 5 people left now. Now tell me, in first hour, 6 people left in the party. Second hour, 4 people left in the party. Which means first hour to second hour only 4 people is there. Second to 3, 8 people. 3 to 4, 6 people. Like that, we have only this number of people in the given range. Now tell me, what is the answer? You need to get maximum guess, right? So if I take maximum of this, that will be my answer. Am I right or not? So simply what we have to do is, we have to subtract the elements every time, and we have to keep the result in a list and find the maximum of it. It's very simple. So rather than using extra list, if you use extra list, your auxiliary space is become O of n, right? Again, time complex, space complexity will increase. Rather than that, if you use direct approach, which is nothing but, what we will do is, we will run a loop for I in range of 0 comma 5. So I value starts from 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. What I will do is, I will subtract L of I and E of I, which is nothing but, entry means E of I and L of I. I will subtract them and I will store this result as, for example, simply I can say current guest. Current guest. But I don't need current guest. Always I want maximum number of guests. So initially what I will do is, maximum guest is equal to 0 I will take. Next what I will do is, I will compare max number of, sorry, max guest is equal to simply max of current guest or max guest. I can use max function or I can use if else condition also, fine, for swapping. Okay, so see what will happen. First 7 and 1 subtracted and 6 will be stored here. So initially max guest is 0, now it is 6. So 6 will be stored to max guest. Next 0 and 2 will be subtracted. So we need to do cumulative, right? So here guys, we are not doing individually, we need to do cumulative. So whatever the result we have in current guest, we need to add the remaining result, right? So here I can't directly assign. What I have to do is I have to do addition also. So which is nothing but I have to write it like difference. Always I will add to the current. So which is nothing but plus. Plus equal to I need to use. You guys know about, right? Sum is equal to sum plus I. How you will write? Sum plus I equal to I you will write, right? So here sum is equal to current guest. I is equal to difference. So I have written in the reverse direction. You may get confused. I will show you the code so that you guys won't get any confusion. Just look at here. So simply what I will do is I will run for loop from I to T. Current guest always will be added. Why? Because you need to do cumulative, right? Which is called uh, cumulative frequency. Okay, this is the word in statistics. We will use cumulative frequency, means the previous value also we will add to the current. You will get a cumulative result. Okay, and in that cumulative result, what is the maximum value? I will take that. That's it. So let's run this code and you will see the maximum guests are 8. So here I have taken directly, and if you guys want to do, you can take the input. You know how to take it, right? T is equal to int input, E is equal to list of, map of, int comma, input dot strip split. You need to take care of those things. Okay, just for explanation I have taken like this. So if you want, take the screenshot of the screen and you can understand this code easily. So when coming to the time, this type of cumulative things, you can complete the task. And the time complexity is O of t for this. Whatever the t value is there, those many iterations will be completed. And we are not using any extra space also. So auxiliary space or space complexity is also O of 1. So this can be solved by using prefix sum. Actually, this is the concept of prefix sum. Am I right or not? Tell me in the chat, guys. And this is a common question you can see in a lot of companies as well. How many of you know about this is a prefix sum pattern problem? Someone is said like a cadence algorithm, but it is not correct. Prefix sum you can take. Okay, guys. I hope you understood this today's session. Can we do more live sessions on coding or not required? Let me know in the chat. I'm looking to the chat box, guys. So please let us know. Do you guys need more live sessions on coding? If yes, please say yes in the live chat. And also please take the subscription by using KTK Max coupon code. You will get a huge discount. And also follow us on all Instagram and social media handles. It's very important for you guys to get the immediate notification from us. And also guys, please practice the cadence algorithms, two pointer algorithms, and rainwater trapping of rainwater. These type of problems you can see for the advanced roles. Trust me, for on campus, please prepare these 5 topics for sure. Based on numbers, based on searching and sorting, arrays and strings, and dynamic programming. And there are some patterns. Those are enough. Strings and arrays, definitely you will get one question, guys. And bit manipulations. So these are very important concepts for on campus, especially for TCS. So practice more. All the best, guys. So that's it for today's session. Tomorrow again we will come up with another session. And if you have any doubts, you can ask at the time. Thank you so much. See you. Bye bye.